Coming up on The Shield, Valpo's newest freshmen are said to be the smartest in years.
And blogging has invaded Valpo's freshman experience.
Good evening from the VU Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Lisa Meadows here with your homecoming forecast. Mostly sunny skies, temperature of 72 degrees. Winds will be rather light, but we will be seeing a chance of showers and thunderstorms come through on Friday. I'll have more details coming up on my full forecast.
The first annual Valpo Cup was awarded this week. I'm Justin Thompson-Gee.
And I'm Lauren Whitney-Gottbreath. That story is first here on The Shield. The much-anticipated Valpo Cup was held all of last week. 12 teams formed and competed in various games and tests of teamwork and skill throughout the week. Competition ended on Friday and the winners were announced at Saturday's volleyball game. A team that named themselves NA were awarded first and got to take home the Valpo Cup, as well as an all-expenses-paid trip to Dave & Buster's in Chicago. Although the Student Division of Integrated Marketing and Communications didn't reach their goal of participating teams, the event succeeded in providing fun to Valpo students. Look for more on-campus events to bring Valpo fun factor from a 2.0 to a 3.5.
Another large event that consumed the campus this weekend was Communiversity Day. The campus was packed with students and community members during numerous events throughout Saturday. A tailgating party was held before the first football game under the new lights. Thousands of fans filled the stadium of Brown Field and united the community and university. Mayor of Valparaiso, John Costas, tossed the coin to begin the game, signifying the unity between university and community. Unfortunately, the fireworks display that was scheduled after the game was canceled due to inclement weather.
Communiversity Day not only dealt with sports, but also with service on Saturday morning. Over 500 students, faculty, and staff began Valpo's goal of 100,000 hours of service. 1,500 hours of community service were performed that morning by students weeding, washing windows, collecting lost golf balls, and dozens of other service projects. The event was a huge success and surpassed earlier predictions.
Beginning the journey to 100,000 hours of service wasn't enough for the Valpo community. Right before the football game, hundreds of students, university staff, and community members participated in a Guinness Book of World Record attempt for largest song and dance. 3 rehearsals were held during the week and the community boogied their way towards the record. Unfortunately, that number that sang and danced wasn't enough, but there is always next time.
This year's class of freshmen and transfer students at Valparaiso University is setting new records. The class had the highest average high school GPA since 2003 and ACT score since 2005, and enrollment has gone up 8% since last year. The Shield asked Vice President of Enrollment Management Boyd Bradshaw if academics have become more challenging to keep up with these students.
I would say primarily in nursing would be one area, engineering would be the other area. Those 2 programs had the largest increases this year, but we were able to bring in a higher achieving class. They're stronger academically, and the positive of that is actually that these students will retain at a higher level. They'll add diversity into the classroom, particularly on the academic side, and in the end, it'll be challenging more for all students.
Even with the 8% increase, Bradshaw says the university needs to work on recruiting international students at the undergraduate level. There currently are 4,061 total students attending Valparaiso University this fall. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break.
So make sure to stay tuned to Channel 82. Coming up, we'll have your weather, sports, and more local news.
We're Facilities Management. We're on VU TV. Hi, I'm Katie and I'm on VUTV.
I'm Chris Klein Schultz and I'm on VUTV.
I'm Albert Hurd and I'm on VUTV.
We're PRSSA and we're on VUTV.
I'm Rachel Bacher and I'm on VUTV.
I'm Mike Targonsky and I'm on VUTV.
We're Valpo Greek Life and we're on VUTV.
We're Bacchus Gamma and we're on VUTV.
We're the Health Center and we're on VUTV.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jim and I'm on VUTV.
We're Hooked on Tonics and we're on VUTV.
Welcome back to the Shield. Now taking a look outside of Valpo. A plane landed safely in Missouri Sunday after the crew noticed smoke in the cabin. Officials say the Delta Airlines flight made an emergency landing at the Cape Girardeau airport. Everyone got off the plane safely. Fire officials say the smoke dissipated once the plane landed, and there's still no word on where it came from. The flight was heading to St. Louis from Atlanta. Passengers were bused to St. Louis from Cape Girardeau, which is about 2 hours away.
Students at a high school in Missouri needed a contract to hit the dance floor. The principal at the Missouri High School says she wanted students to dance with decency at the homecoming dance. To make sure that happened, students were required to sign a contract promising to dance appropriately. The contract bans sexually explicit or violence-oriented dancing and requires students to keep both feet on the ground.
An American couple is accused of trying to give nuclear secrets to Venezuela. The husband and wife had worked as contractors at the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. U.S. officials say the Venezuelan government did not know about the plans and believe that Hugo Chavez's government isn't trying to build a nuclear weapon. Pedro Mascheron and his wife Roxby were caught by an FBI agent posing as an official of the Caracas government. The couple was arrested late last week. They could each get life in prison.
Apparently the force was not with this man, who police say wore a Darth Vader mask to rob a get-and-go convenience store near Detroit earlier last week. Here you can see the surveillance video of the suspect walking into the store, but apparently he didn't realize the store had surveillance cameras. Here you can see the Sith Lord poser's face before he puts on the Star Wars mask, pulls out a knife, and demands money from the clerk. Authorities identify the suspect as Jamie Carlos Hernandez and arrested Hernandez. He was charged with armed robbery. He's being held on a $50,000 bond.
An annual fall tradition wrapped up in Cincinnati on Sunday. Thousands of people packed into Fountain Square to take part in the chicken dance during the city's Oktoberfest. Back in 1994, the Crown Prince of Bavaria attended the Cincinnati Festival and helped the event set a record for the world's largest chicken dance with 48,000 people.
For people in St. Louis, this past weekend was a good time to look at the skies. The Forest Park Balloon Race features some 70 hot air balloons of all shapes and sizes. The featured attraction was the Energizer Bunny balloon, which takes off first and the other balloons then follow in pursuit. The Energizer Bunny balloon is easy to spot at 166 feet. It's actually 15 feet taller than the Statue of Liberty. The event celebrated its 37th anniversary this year, and it's one of a few balloon races originating from a major city.
Go to a beach and you'll likely find some sandcastles and other objects made out of sand. But the sand figures on one beach in the state of Maine have some special significance. Families gathered Saturday morning to build sand sculptures to raise money for a local prenatal resource center. This nonprofit organization helps people as they prepare to be parents. One of the group's co-founders says the sand sculpture contest is important for a number of reasons. People were given 2 hours to make these sand sculptures. One team created a sandwich, another team sculpted a lobster boat out of the sand.
Sarah Shroud told reporters in New York she's thankful to Iran's leaders for her release from prison there. She said she hopes that the world will not let the humanitarian gesture go unrecognized, calling it a step in the right direction. She says she only feels 1/3 free because her fellow hikers, Shane Bauer and Josh Patel, are still in prison. Shroud says that they did nothing wrong and are not spies, as Iran had claimed. She also told reporters that doctors in Oman assured her that she is physically well.
A major New York retailer has been bitten by bed bugs. Shoppers were turned away over the weekend at the Nike Town store on East 57th Street in Manhattan. Nike proactively closed the flagship store after discovering the blood-sucking pests. According to pest control company Terminix, New York City is the most bedbug-infested location in the United States. We're going to take a quick break. Your Crusader Sports is next.
We're Valpo Greek Life and we're on VU TV.
I'm Rachel Bacher and I'm on VU TV.
We're Mock Trial and we're on VU TV.
We're Student Alumni Association and we're on VU TV.
We're the Acapellas. We're on VU TV.
I'm Dave Klein and I'm on VU TV.